I admit that I generally don't show enough books about different phases of the game, like in this case the endgame. I find endgame's book maybe a little difficult to show on a board, especially with all the variations, but I also feel that they are the positions that if you learn them well, they will give you more rewards, because when you have an opponent that has your same skills in the opening and middle game, the only way to win is in the end game. This book is made by 450 positions with about 9 chapters. The chapters are not explanation like an endgame manual. The chapters are just made by positions. So, for example, here you can see the position of chapter 1. And you have to solve them, or try to solve them. Maybe you will solve them, maybe not. I will show some of them just to give you a taste. And the chapter 1 is about general position that everybody should know. Okay, everybody should know. This is why I like the book very much. Okay, this is why I really like it. Of course, there are the solutions. With the solution, they also give you some points, so you have to write down the points. When you have written down all your points and you have seen what are the solutions for this chapter, here you can see the amount of points you have made. And here, as you can see, if you have made like more than 64 points, obviously we know that you are Magnus Carlsen, in disguise or not, I don't know. But it's possible that if you do from like 10 to 24 points, you are a player that is from 1600 to 1900. Now, this 1600 to 1900 is referred to the endgame. Okay, it's not referred to your own real skill, because you see, this is a typical phrase or a kind of proverb. They play the opening like a grandmaster, the middle game like a beginner, and the end game like someone who doesn't know how to play the game at all. And this is the truth. But if there are some players that we still remember today as legends, for example, one of these players is Capablanca. Why? Because Capablanca really played the endgame in a very fantastic manner. So, and the same is for Magnus, right? If you want to be good at the game, and Magnus became good and above and beyond all the other, was because of the endgame. Okay? So here is position number 1 that you can see. Obviously is white to move and to win. So you can pause the video and think, write down all your solutions, and then you will see if you were able to win or not. Obviously the position is seen from the white side, so you are white, okay? The white side. Now, this is position number 1. If you solve it, here I will give you the solution. It seems it was taken by Fierro Baquero against Mungun Tool, played in Doha in 2011. So what is the right move? King c7. And here it says, except for the rook pawn, any pawn on the 5th rank with a king ahead of it wins against a long king. With a knight pawn, you do have to know one detail. So the detail is that if you played this move, this would be a blunder, a terrible blunder. Why? Because here he plays this move, king a8, and if you play this, there is this, and it's a draw, because then he cannot move, right? And if he plays this, it's a draw because it cannot go anywhere. It's stalemate. So what's the difference between stalemate and checkmate? But checkmate is when you are in check, but stalemate is when you cannot move because you would put yourself in check. Okay, so b6 would be a mistake in this position. The correct move is king c7, to which he cannot answer anything else than king a8, after which you need to move again, and you need to be sure about what you are doing. For example, king b6 is the right move. Obviously, if you play this, like we said before, stalemate, and the game is over, this you still have a chance, right? After this, black goes into opposition, but it's your turn. Okay, how do you win? Obviously not playing this, because otherwise he plays this and we are in the same position than before, right? So what you play is this move, king a6. After king a6, now it's black. Black in the game played this, and he lose. Why? Not because you play this, no, you play this because you want to control the promoting square. Okay, now let's see if he had played this. What would you have played? Obviously you play this, boom, and at this point he needs to go away and you enter in control of a promoting square, and the next move you get your queen. So I hope you like this endgame. It comes from Endgame Corner, that is honestly a beautiful book that will give you hours and hours of fun, in a sense, because you have to try to solve this position. Maybe you can do it, maybe you don't, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is that you try to do the effort, the exercise, and that will improve. By the way, like I told you, that position, if you solve it correctly, you got 1 point for knowing this basic winning method. Okay, and so you write on your little card 1 point at the end of a chapter that there were 25 of these positions. You will be able to check all your points. Maybe you have made a really high score, like 50, so you are really a grandmaster level for what regards the endgames. I hope so, and I hope you will enjoy this book like I'm doing it. Thank you.